Kia ora koutou, welcome to another Gap Boys update. We thank you for your support. So in this update we'll give you a review of what's happened in Term 1 and then also a preview of what is yet to come in Term 2. So if I could say something about Term 1, it was really a great starting opportunity for the boys to evaluate how they see themselves. So we tried to eliminate deficit thinking, negative mindsets, and really open them up to who they are, who they can potentially be. And we reckon we've pretty much nailed that one with the feedback we've received. We're starting to see the boys pick up a little bit more in their enthusiasm and look more towards their future with a lot more positivity. So we're able to get them out on the water with Kathy Kamoana. With Waka Ama. Mark Anthony took them for a really hard out boxing session and a motivational speech about where he's been as a young man and the path he's chosen to take. And then most recently we've had Marcus. He's a very gifted motivational speaker, and he really put it to the boys to challenge themselves to be more than they currently are, using himself as an example. So we're definitely making progress, we feel, and the boys are echoing that as well. If you notice anything different at home, please let us know. Well, now on to Term 2. Our main focus here is starting to get into the nuts and bolts of things. Next year the boys are going to be sitting NCEA, so they need to understand it. We're going to have a look at what kind of language they use in NCEA and how it all fits together. So they're actually going to attempt 2 achievement standards ahead of their mates. So they'll be sitting at next year. Our Gap boys, they'll be sitting at in 2017. One thing I really want to work with the boys on is having a passion to read. So we'll be picking up the book written by Mark Hunt called Born to Fight. So that will be one area where they'll be doing a literacy standard, which they need for next year. And they'll also have that challenge of finishing a book in 2 days. 2 days. So we're going to let them know about how to deal with stress as well, and handle some of the computer programs they're going to be on next year in 2018. Finally, there are some days that the boys are going to be with us in a full-time capacity. So we're going to look at spending some time in AUT in week 7. They're going to go check out the lecture theatres, all the facilities AUT have to offer. And we're looking at later on a 2 to 3 day overnight trip in Rotorua. So that's in the last week of school. But we definitely want to get you guys in, family, friends, whānau, and of course the Gap boys to talk about that and prepare for what is the rest of the year. Kia ora.